Let's get one thing straight. The idea that you need a $1 million nest egg to retire is a complete load of crap. It's a myth peddled by the financial services industry to keep you scared, working, paying them fees for decades. This giant, intimidating number looms over you like a monster, making the dream of early freedom feel impossible. It's designed to make you feel small and powerless, like you have no choice but to grind away in a cubicle until you're old and gray. The truth is, that $1 million figure is a lazy, one-size-fits-all calculation that has almost nothing to do with your actual life. It's a marketing gimmick, not a mathematical necessity. This essay is here to give that myth a swift kick in the pants. We are going to dismantle it, piece by piece. I will show you with simple 5th grade math how you can escape the rat race and retire early with far less than $1 million. This isn't about winning the lottery or discovering some secret stock market trick. It's about fundamentally changing how you think about money, spending, and what it truly means to live a rich life. So, where did this magical $1 million number come from? It's not just plucked from thin air, it's born from lazy math and industry self-interest. Financial advisors love simple rules of thumb. They're easy to explain to clients who don't want to think too hard. The most famous of these is the 4% rule. This guideline says you can withdraw 4% of your portfolio each year without running out of money, but it's often applied with a stunning lack of critical thought. The industry slaps it onto a generic high-spending lifestyle. They assume you'll spend about $40,000 a year. Then they divide 40,000 by 0.04. Presto, $1 million. It sounds official. It sounds safe. But it ignores 1,000 variables unique to your life. It assumes your spending stays bloated and inefficient. It ignores a paid-off house. It ignores kids moving out. It ignores that you might not want to buy useless junk. This myth serves the financial industry. A huge goal pushes you to save passively and hand money to expensive managers. They collect fees year after year. Here is the most important lesson you will ever learn about money. Your retirement number is not based on your income. It is based entirely on your annual spending. This is the master key that unlocks the entire puzzle of early retirement. You could earn $200,000 a year, but if you spend $195,000 of it, you are basically broke and will never retire. Conversely, if you earn $60,000 and learn to live a happy, fulfilling life on just $30,000, you are a saving and investing powerhouse who is rocketing toward freedom. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is everything. So, the first and most critical step is to figure out what you actually spend. You need to track it. I'm not talking about a vague guess. I mean tracking every single dollar for a few months. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or a simple notebook. This isn't about judging yourself or feeling guilty about that latte. It's about gathering data. You are a scientist and your spending is your experiment. You need to know your baseline. How much for housing, for food, for transportation? Let's make this real with a simple example. Meet Sarah. Sarah is 30 years old and makes $60,000 a year. The mainstream financial media would tell her she's a century away from retiring. But Sarah is a mustachian. She doesn't listen to the noise. Instead, she focuses on her spending. After tracking her expenses, she realizes she can live a great life in her medium cost of living city. She rides her bike to work. She cooks delicious meals at home. She enjoys free outdoor activities with her friends. She doesn't feel deprived at all. She feels powerful and in control of her life. Here's a breakdown of Sarah's badass annual budget. She rents a modest apartment and keeps her fixed costs low. Her total yearly spending comes out to a lean and efficient $25,000. Rent and utilities, $12,000. Groceries, $4,000. Transportation, bike maintenance, and occasional public transit, $500. Health insurance, $3,000. Fun, travel, and everything else, $5,500. Total annual spending, $25,000. This is her number. The rest of her income, a whopping $35,000 per year pre-tax, goes straight into her investment accounts. Now let's apply the 4% rule to Sarah's actual spending, not some imaginary number. We do the simple math. Be $5,000 divided by 4%, or 0.04. You don't need an advanced degree in finance to figure this stuff out. The math behind early retirement is shockingly simple. It boils down to one core formula, the only equation you need to memorize. It calculates how much you need invested to live off returns indefinitely. As we saw with Sarah, it's not scary, it's empowering. The formula is retirement nest egg, SARB, annual spending, safe withdrawal rate. That's it. Your safe withdrawal rate, or SWR, is the percent of your portfolio you plan to sell each year. The famous 4% rule is a good starting point, so let's use it. Or be conservative, use 3.5%. You'll need to save a bit more. A quicker way to think, the rule of 25. Multiply annual spending by 25, same as dividing by 4%, because 0.04025. Let's play with numbers. Live on $40,000 per year. 40,000 times 25 equals $1 million. In this case, the myth holds true. If you want to dramatically accelerate your path to freedom, you need to attack the biggest monsters in your budget. For most people, these are housing, healthcare. These two categories can easily eat up half or more of a typical household's income. Taming these beasts is like landing a knockout blow on your expenses. Getting these right is non-negotiable in the early retirement game. You can't out-earn a massive mortgage or sky-high insurance premiums. You have to be smarter. Let's start with housing. The conventional path is to buy the biggest, fanciest house you can get a loan for. That's financial suicide. A smaller home costs less to buy, less to heat and cool, less to insure, less to maintain. Consider house hacking Kansari or Dasam, Wadrasam, Ardadi. Buy a duplex, or buy a home with a separate apartment, live in one unit, rent out the other. Rental income can dramatically reduce, or even eliminate, your housing costs. Who said retirement means you have to sit on a rocking chair and never earn another dollar? That's an outdated 20th century idea. One of the most powerful tools for retiring earlier with less money is the concept of a barista fire, or flexible retirement. This just means you plan to have a small amount of enjoyable, low-stress part-time income to supplement your investment withdrawals. This strategy is a complete game changer because it radically reduces the amount of capital you need to have saved up. It provides both a financial and a psychological safety net. Suppose your ideal life costs $30,000 per year. Using the rule of 25, you would need $750,000 invested. But what if you found a fun gig, like working at a bike shop, freelance writing, teaching yoga that brought in just $10,000 per year? Now, you only need your portfolio to cover the remaining $20,000. 20,000 times 25 equals 500,000. You just wiped 250,000 off your savings goal. That could easily let you retire a decade sooner, all for the price of a few hours of enjoyable work each week. It's about finding work you genuinely enjoy, on your own terms. The beauty of retiring early is that you are no longer financially desperate. You can be picky, you can work for fun. The world of investing seems complex and intimidating by design. Wall Street wants you to think it's a mysterious realm navigable only by expensive wizards in suits. This is nonsense. For 99% of us, successful investing is incredibly simple. It's more like plumbing than rocket science. You just need to connect a few simple, proven parts together and then let them work without meddling. The goal is not to beat the market or find the next hot stock. The goal is to own a piece of the entire market and let it grow over time with as little cost and drama as possible. Your best friend in this journey is the low-cost broad market index fund. That's it. That's the secret. An index fund is a type of mutual fund or an ETF. It simply buys and holds all the stocks in a market index like the S&P 500 or a total world stock market fund. You aren't betting on a single company, you're betting on the long-term growth of the entire economy. Over the long run, this has proven to be a winning strategy. It's boring, it's simple, and it works. Reading about this stuff is great, but knowledge without action is useless. The million-dollar myth keeps people frozen. The path to early retirement is built on small, concrete actions. Not tomorrow, not next year. Today. Be the CEO of your life. You have the tools. You have the math. Get your hands dirty and start building. Here is your checklist to break free. 30-day homework. Track every penny. Use Mint. Use YNAB. Use a notebook. No judgment. Just collect data. At the end of the month, analyze it. This is the moment of truth. Calculate your savings rate. Income minus spending. Income. That percentage matters. Calculate your freedom number. Annual spending times 25. Look at that number. Skakor stadenom. Swadendain. Start attacking waste. Pick 3 low-value expenses.